Right, so this is a 9 marker and +3 spag hit. To what extent were the immediate responses of a named tropical revolving storm you have studied more effective than the long-term responses? So firstly, before I start writing here, we're talking about responses, not impacts, not causes, responses, and it's storms. And I'd literally write around the question Haiyan 2013, because this is the case study I'm going to try and use. And I've got to try and do spag as well, so think about my spelling as I write this one. And we're always after this structure here, so we can see I've done 2 paragraphs, 1, 2, and then a little conclusion at the end, and that is the key to doing well on 9 markers. Right, so let's read this one. Think about those 2 paragraphs and a conclusion. I'm going to try and get some case study in there as well. So in terms of immediate response to Typhoon Haiyan 2013 in the Philippines, floating mattresses were used by patients in hospitals in cities like Tacloban. Charities such as Save the Children provided tents, drinking water and food supply, and the UK government sent HMS Illustrious with over 1,000 tonnes of rice. This was then transported by helicopter to remote coast communities who were cut off. These responses did more good than harm, but were criticised as slow. On the other hand, the long-term responses included up to 50 charities joining the effort to help the people become self-reliant again. The Red Cross has spent 320 million Swiss francs on training volunteers for future response to disasters and has rebuilt homes. The effectiveness of those responses will be seen if disaster strikes again in the future. Overall, to no extent were the immediate responses more effective, as they were slow, allowing the impacts to escalate. The long-term responses were more organised and therefore more effective. So I just want to highlight 2 things here really. So let's just circle the case study facts first of all. So the more of these we can get in geography, the better. So Tacloban's case study fact, HMS Illustrious, 1,000 tonnes of rice, Save the Children. So we're always thinking names and numbers. Names and numbers. Here's some more done here. So 50 charities, 320 million Swiss francs. And even if you can't remember, you know, we've got 7 or 8 in here. You just get 1 or 2 in each paragraph. That's fantastic. And secondly, just the evaluation. So it's asking us to what extent. You know, it's a way up question. We've got to be weighing up. So here's just 2 examples. Firstly, end of the first paragraph. This response did more harm than good. So we're evaluating how good it was. Second paragraph. The effectiveness of this response will be seen if disaster strikes again in the future. So I don't know how effective it is yet, because we'll see in the future. And then the conclusion just evaluates which was the best. So 2 paragraphs, conclusion, case study facts.